What is one book turned into a movie? You read the book, you saw the movie that made you never want to do that again. For me, it was A Walk to Remember. Now, I think A Walk to Remember came out in the book late 90s, early 2000s. At least that's when I read the book. Good book, great book. Cried while reading the book. And then the movie came out, and high expectations because this is the first time I've read a book and I'm going to go see the movie. So I'm thinking the movie's going to be great. The movie was good if you haven't read the book. Because the one part in the book where I cried, the movie didn't capture that at all. Here's what happened. So in the book, she has leukemia. She's dying. She's about 18 years old. She's dying. She's dating a guy, and he's also in high school. I think they're in the same grade. And up until the wedding, she is so sick that she's in the hospital. She's literally in the last few months of her life, and they're so in love that they want to get married. So they get married, and in the book, she is so sick, she has to keep stopping as she's walking down the aisle. And the reason she has to keep stopping is because she has to keep stopping to catch her breath. So you have this picture painted of it's emotional. Just the way it's written, it's so great. It's just tears. So imagine the long walk it takes to get down an aisle, and she has to keep stopping to catch her breath because she is so weak and so sick, and literally a few months later she dies. In the movie, however, now the movie does show her being in the hospital, and it does show her, sick, but for the wedding, she walks down the aisle like it's nothing. No, you could have easily captured that emotion. And no, it just wasn't there. And I said, if you haven't read the book and you've only seen the movie, it's a good movie. It's great. But if you've read the book and you know that part's in the book and it's not in the movie, you're just you missed this big emotional, tearjerker that would have been great for the movie. That's just my opinion. But I feel like it would have been great for the movie just to capture that and to capture that emotion, and you would have had a tearjerker on your hands. And it just wasn't there. So, because of that, if I have read the book and a movie's coming out based on the book, I will not go see it because I don't want to be upset and I don't want to be disappointed. Now, if it's a TV show, that's a little different. They have more time to capture some things. But if it's a book, get the movie. If I read the book, I'm not watching the movie. If I'm watching the movie, I'm not reading the book because I don't want to know. And I've talked to people who have done both on certain movies, and they're just the movie just didn't capture it. The movie just didn't do it. They're yeah, there's some parts were good, but the movie just didn't capture things that should have been captured. So, for you, what is one book that you read and it turned into a movie and you watched the movie and you were just no, never again? What is that movie for you?